The Elite Eight of Old-Fashioned Football's Whiskey Madness on the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Kalshi. All you got to do is make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in a ton of states. Just go on over to Kalshi and get $10 free when you use promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN.
Hey, what's up? This is Sam Macho, and you're listening to Old Fashioned Football.
Welcome to Old Fashioned Football, the Elite Eight of Whiskey Madness. Before I keep going, you're probably wondering, who the hell is that guy? This is J Mark. You can find me in the X at J Mark Football, and us is at Old Fashioned FB. Who's us? Before I get to this whiskey, gotta introduce my co-host on the pod and in life. You can find her on the X at the Mark. Mar, how you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
You know, I'm a little fired up.
I noticed.
Got a lot going on.
There's a lot of energy in this room, and I'm just not sure how I feel about it.
Yeah, it was a day. It was a bit of a day. A bit of a day. But and sorry that we had to change the time. We were scheduled for 6:30. It got pushed to 7:15. You can blame the UFL Gambling Podcast on that. Actually, you can blame Colby Dant, the Dantabase, for that, for talking 30 minutes to start the show about not
just
picks.
Throwing Colby out there under the bus.
Absolutely. I heard he did that to us on the show, the college basketball show last night. CJ and I.
Okay, I was like, keep me out of the us there.
I would have told him, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. No. Anyways, if you want to check out UFL, a little UFL gambling action, I am going to give out a little play a little bit later today, but go check out the UFL Gambling Podcast. Go ahead and skip the first 30 minutes if you want the picks. If you're interested in the picks, skip the first 30 minutes with Colby Dant, myself, and the man in the box, CJ Sullivan, repping his stuff right now. But yeah, Mer, we started this last week.
We did. Whiskey Madness.
The Whiskey Madness. It's been fun.
It is like one of my favorite things that we've done.
Yeah.
Whiskey brackets.
We're already planning on expansion next year. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody wants an expanded bracket. So we're talking about that. But we started with 8 bourbons. We started with 8 ryes.
If you do an expanded bracket, like, doesn't it kind of impact the validity of our picks of the winners?
How?
Because it tampers with your palate.
No, I think we keep the same schedule of picks per pod. We just throw in a couple extras.
No, wait.
Like, we throw in a couple extra podcasts.
Yes, okay, to get through it. So, we'll do, like...
We might start earlier, even.
However it is for basketball. You know, the top...
Yeah, the top region.
Yes, top region.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, no, I think that's the way to do it. I mean, and I think it'll only be more fun if you start adding in more whiskey, you know?
Yeah.
So, but we're down to 4 bourbons, 4 ryes. You've picked the 8th seed in both.
I know.
You picked it in the bourbon category. You picked it in the rye category.
I'm a cheap date. Cheap whiskey date.
I like it. But do you think you're going to pick a cheap one again? Do you have any predictions of how this is going to go? I know we predicted the early bracket, but both of our brackets are busted. So
they're completely busted.
So, I'm going to bring it back up onto the screen real quick here. You know, do you have any just predictions of who those final 2 will be?
Oh, man. Well, the fact that I picked, I'm really curious if I'm going to pick Evan Williams Bottle and Bond again.
Yeah.
With this blind tasting, but I'm going to, if I picked them over a whiskey I know I really like, and that would have been Redwood Empire. I feel like I'm probably going to pick it over Weller. I don't know. Yeah. I'm kind of going against what I feel like it should be. So I'm going to say Evan Williams is advancing.
You think it'll get to the final championship round?
Ooh, no.
No.
Nope, I think it stops. I think Willett advances, and I think Willett Bourbon.
Yeah.
And I think Willett will go over Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
Sure.
For the bourbon side.
Okay. And then, of course, I'm doing Ezra Brooks against Chicken Cock. Or no, you're doing
I'm
Ezra
doing
Brooks.
that.
My bad. Yeah, you're doing that one.
And
the other 8 seed.
I can't believe you're having me try this again because I told you it's going to be Chicken Cock all the way on the rice side.
Maybe your palate is different today.
Maybe my palate is different. I doubt it.
We do taste whiskeys different based on what we've
but
had.
There are characteristics in that Chicken Cock rye that are just, it makes it like.
Well, okay, but here's the deal.
Okay.
When the I'm going to flip back to our faces.
Mm-hmm.
When the Cinderella story wins that first game, like the 16-1 or 15-2 seed, rarely do they win the next game. They get crushed. So maybe that's just, Ezra Brooks, they pulled off that awesome upset, and now they're going to get crushed because you're going to like the Chicken Cock. That's okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I know. That's what I know. But you're like, well, I'm going to do it. That's okay that it's a heavy favorite. It's all right. That's how it works out.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say I'm going to be able to pick that one out. It
Fair
has
enough.
distinct characteristics.
Fair enough. Hey, we still are an NFL show, so we are still going to talk a little bit of NFL news. There's not a lot going on right now,
There isn't.
though.
It's a little quiet. It's disappointing.
Yeah, we'll start
more.
We'll start April with some of the draft prep and stuff like that. Let's get through March Madness and Whiskey Madness, and we're going to go over our whiskeys. I got UFL bets, but before we do, real quick, got to let you know, baseball is back, and so is the MLB Gambling Podcast, Daily Picks podcast breaking down all the MLB action. Get it on the SGPN app or wherever you get your podcasts. I never did get into baseball.
No.
I watched
I'm
it
okay with
here
that
and there,
because there's enough sports going on in our house.
I watch
I'm okay with it.
No, I don't.
There is football year-round now in our house. I am okay with you not being.
Now, that's not true. There's not been football for 2 months now.
Oh, but that's the only break.
But it does start on Friday.
Yep.
We're going to have to postpone your birthday because the UFL kicks off. Just kidding. If I wanted to stay my co-host on the pod and in life, we will not be postponing the birthday for UFL football, right?
I guess. Probably not.
Probably not. Let's talk a little bit of NFL news. There were just two really things to hit on. So I'm going to start with the first one. Jackson Smith and Jigba signed a 4-year, $168 million extension. It's on top of the 2 years he already has still on his rookie contract. So Seattle has locked him up for 6 years, $192.4 million.
That's a ton of money.
That is a ton of money. He was the Offensive Player of the Year last year, so I guess he's worth it, right? He's a huge fantasy football asset. In fact, one of the things I'm seeing the most questioned on the socials, and I want to get your opinion, Jahmyr Gibbs no longer has David Montgomery there to steal work from him, though they did bring somebody in. They brought in Pacheco. But
they're going to bring – he's not going to – okay. Detroit is not going to a single back system. Yeah,
no, I agree with you. But everybody seems to think Gibbs's value has raised a ton from this. I agree with you. It hasn't.
No, not a ton. It might raise a little bit. I do think, Monty is a better.
Okay, so the question being, top pick in the draft. You're on the clock. Let's say PPR. Let's do half PPR. Are you going JSN or Jahmyr Gibbs?
I don't want to answer this question.
Because you don't want to give your strategy away, or
a little of both, and I need to stew on this a little longer.
That's fair. That's fair. You can stew on it.
It's a little early for strategy talks, but I don't think, honestly though, I don't think that Gibbs's value is increasing as much as people are talking about it increasing.
Yeah, it was the first thing I saw when Monty got traded.
I think
Gibbs
he should.
Is number 1 pick in the draft now. I still think I'm kind of leaning JSN.
Yeah, I do. I think that maybe he's the number 2. I don't know.
Can't go wrong with either, probably, right? Yeah.
Probably not.
No, I agree with that. Shout out to the chat, LFG, let's fucking go, man in the box shirt, and Levante David riding off into retirement after 14 years, I believe it was, at linebacking position. He had a good run, and so congrats to him on the retirement. What else happened in the NFL?
Some tight end news.
Yeah. And of course, we bring in the tight end.
Of course, why not? Did you expect anything less from me?
No.
It's Travis Kelce, he signed a contract that it's got some people buzzing because it's for 3 years, and there's a lot of chatter that he's too old for 3 years, and most do think he's going to retire after this year.
Mhm.
However, if he decides to play again, they have him for 3 years and can just restructure rather than him going into the free agency.
Yeah.
So it's not like saying, oh, he's going to be here for 3 years. It's just that if he doesn't retire, he is not going back to the free agency.
Yeah.
They have him for 3 years if he plays.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like it was a cap thing. Like, oh, let's say we're spreading this out or whatever. I don't know. It's interesting. But I mean, this year he was a free agent technically. So maybe they're like, we don't want to go through that again. Either you're with us or you're retiring. Boom. That's it. Right.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense.
Bets on him retiring.
I think he retires. I think it's his last year. If I watched some clips when this news came about, and there were clips of 4 different times that he did not catch the ball, and because he did not catch the ball, it bounced right off his hands. It wasn't like it was a throw ball. It bounced right off his hands, and the other team intercepted it. And so that's kind of the signs that somebody's starting to decline in their level of play, right? You can't catch the ball.
He's not in his prime anymore.
No, not at all.
Is he still talented? Yes, but he's got talent.
He's just cracks top 15.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying he's the best tight end out there. But he's not like he's getting old.
He's getting old. Getting old.
Yeah.
Maybe the Chiefs draft Kenyon Sadiq, the kid out of Oregon, who is blazing fast and a great tight end. That would be interesting to see them go right from Travis to Kenyon, who I think is going to be a very good player. So that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Sports Nonsense and Whiskey pointing out, Mer does love her tight ends.
It's a very valuable position.
That's right. We're going to get to the bourbon tastings, but before we do, I got to let you know that we're brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in a ton of different states, and they have a ton of trading options for your favorite sports. New Kalshi customers get $10 when they use promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN.
We're also brought to you by Underdog. Underdog has you covered for pick'em for almost every sport. Underdog has just increased their payouts. 2-pick entries now pay 3.5 times, and 3-pick entries now pay 6.5 times. And Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code OFFSGPN.
All right. If you've not been paying attention, and Dad's saying he's not washed up yet. I think he is.
I disagree.
We'll see. We'll see how this year goes, I guess.
We will.
If you've not been paying attention to old-fashioned football, we like we said, we're doing the bracket challenge, and Miranda has been leading the tasting, so we're going to keep it that same way. If you missed those last 2 episodes, that's a great thing. It's not like you're behind. It's content that you can watch at any time, so go check that out on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, whatever you like to do that. I think for something like this, it's fun to watch it, kind of hard listening to people tasting.
I don't know if people want to watch me taste whiskey and think and think and think and
mull
it over.
Smoke rolling out. But we're going to kick it off because we have the 4 matchups today. Yep. You're doing 2. I'm doing 2. You're going to start with our Elite 8 with number 8 seeded Evan Williams Bottle and Bond against 3-seeded Weller Special Reserve. Those are the first 2 in front of you.
I noticed you put shapes on my tasters today.
Yes.
So I can pick whichever order I want to taste these in.
Of the front 2.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yes. Any order is fine. And
Ryes and bourbon here.
While you do that, I'm going to give a little bit of background. Now, if you follow along with us, you're going to realize that as teams, whiskeys get farther in the tournament, they get more information stated about them. Right?
Yeah.
And that's how it should be. So,
unfortunately, it's Evan Williams Bottle and Bond that's getting a lot of information.
Fortunately, it is Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, this 100-proof version of the world's 2nd largest selling Kentucky straight bourbon. Whiskey is aged 4 years under U.S. government supervision to meet the exacting standards for bottled and bond. If you are unfamiliar, that was first enacted by Congress in 1897, and it's still on the books today. Bottle and Bond guarantees quality and assures consumers the product is bottled at exactly 100 proof and it's got to be the product of one distilling season at one distillery, aged at least 4 years, and clearly labeled with the name of the distillery, who made it, and distilled spirits plant number in which it was made and bottled, which for Evan Williams Bottle and Bond that you're drinking in one of these, it is Heaven Hill Distillery that makes this one. This won double gold at the TAG Global Spirits and San Francisco Spirits Competition in 2024. So might be a $21 bottle of whiskey, but it wins awards. This is an award-winning whiskey. That's going up against Weller Special Reserve, which is made by Buffalo Trace Distillery. And their big thing with Weller is that they use wheat instead of rye. So their recipes, they've been the same since using the wheated mash bill was introduced by William LaRue Weller back in 19th century. They do not say their mash bill profile, so we don't know if it's 51% bourbon, corn with 49% wheat. We don't know exactly what that is. This is winning awards too. It won a silver in the 2025 International Wine and Spirits Collection. What are you thinking so far?
One is easy to drink.
Okay.
And I feel like I feel like I'm going to pick what I don't want to pick again.
You got to pick which one tastes best to you.
I know.
mean, that's how we're doing
But like
this,
when
right?
we're trying these neat, like you want to go with like it's drinkability, right?
Yeah,
like that's
this
part
is
of it. It's like, ooh, it was good. It had like
Now you don't want one that has no character, right?
But
that is easy to drink and it doesn't give you a burn or whatever. Like that's always a good thing.
The first one has a little bit of it's heat. It packs packs some heat.
A little punch.
What did you say the proofs were? I know obviously 100, but what was the Weller?
The Weller, I did not name the proof.
90?
It's somewhere. I don't remember for certain.
I think it's 90. I could be wrong. But regardless.
You're rarely wrong, but I will look it up while you are tasting again.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 90 proof. Yes, okay. You are correct. See,
the first one has like it's very grainy.
Okay. Very
for
grainy.
A bourbon.
Yeah. Okay.
And the next one, it just has that like caramely smell to it. It smells like caramel.
Caramely smell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like a good bourbon caramel.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So again.
And it's just really good.
It's really good. You are joining, or you are deciding between.
I'm going with Bond. What is this? A circle? It does not look like a circle. You said you did shapes.
A circle and a square.
Okay, well, I'll pick the weird circle.
What do you mean a weird circle? It's a circle.
It has a side to it.
Let's make sure that's not a square. Are you sure?
It's not a square.
That's a circle.
With a flat side.
My marker slipped. You just picked Weller Special Reserve.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, that has okay. Ooh, okay.
So Weller Special Reserve advances.
Very it's a lot better.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
In my opinion.
I don't know about that one.
The first one it has it tasted way more grainy, which is why I thought like I don't normally go for wheated bourbons. I do like Weller, but I don't normally go for wheated bourbons.
For somebody that doesn't normally go for wheated bourbons, you sure do seem to like Weller.
I do. 12-year.
The 12-year, yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, Weller advanced. My new bracket's already busted.
New bracket is busted.
Yes.
Now I'm a little confused because I have 2 L's and 2 R's. There's not an L1, L2 like there were before.
It doesn't need to be. Just the first ones are the ones.
Okay, I picked the first one. So
like it's what's in front of you is what you taste first.
All right,
let's not be difficult here.
Tell everybody what's what here.
So you'll be taking or trying the 2-seeded Willet against a 5-seeded 4 Roses single barrel.
That one didn't hit right. I will tell you that right away.
Oh, it didn't hit right. Oh, that's not good. So I'm gonna talk about Willet first. I've mentioned the bottle before. The Willet pot still bottle is an exact replica of the patented Willet pot still built by Vendome Copper and Brass. I really love the Willet bottle, as you heard me say last week. But the Willet bourbon is a 65% corn, 20% wheat, and 15% barley. And it goes into the barrels at 115 proof and then is bottled at 94 proof. And then to just give some additional information on the Four Roses single barrel, this used to be my go-to for my old fashions. It really embodies the uniqueness of an individual barrel hand-selected by their master distiller. And this single barrel whiskey scored 98 points out of 100 in the 2023 at the Global Drinks Rating Guide. Their mash bill for that one, I don't know which one you're trying right now, but their mash bill is 60% corn, 35% rye, and 5% barley. So definitely a different mash bill than what the Willet bourbon is, because you've got wheat in the Willet bourbon and rye. So what are you thinking?
So this right one is not hitting right.
The right one is not.
It does not taste like one that I tried last week. So maybe that's a good thing because I don't remember which is which, right?
Yeah.
But this tastes a little harsh on the first. This is the one that it tastes like,
I will say that these two bourbons that you're trying right now, it's good that you're trying them because these are not bourbons that you go to.
Right.
Absolutely. Either one of these.
Yeah.
We have the Four Roses single barrel because of me. We also have the Willet bourbon because of me.
Yeah. The left one, nice flavor profile. It's a lot of oak and char is what I'm picking up off of it. This other one, I don't know. It's almost a strong like corn taste.
Corn.
Like a strong bourbon type taste. I don't know. I will tell you that if the right one is Four Roses, it does not get 98 points out of 100 from me. But the left one is much more palatable. I like the flavor profile of the left one a lot more, and that's the one I'm choosing.
Well, when Willett goes up against Four Roses,
Willett sucks.
Willett wins.
Willett wins. Wow. Which is shocking to me because I seem to remember not liking
Yes,
Willett.
I remember you not liking it either. And last week you're like, really? I was like, yeah, I think it has a lot don't care.
It's apparently doing okay. When I don't know what it is, it's doing okay.
It's like, I know what this is, and I don't know why you don't want to like it. Why would you not want to like Willett?
Well,
I feel like Willett's a good whiskey.
Yeah, I didn't say I don't want to like it. I just, when I've tried it before, I don't feel like it's been my jam. But I guess when I blind taste it, it's my jam. Yeah. So
I'm really excited to get to the Ryes.
Oh, well, let's get right to the Ryes then. You're good enough? You don't need a break?
I don't need a break.
Okay, just making sure.
Do you need a break? Do you need a timeout?
Well, I'm going to talk first, I guess. So I don't. I guess you did get a break while I tasted. That's probably what's throwing me.
All right.
Well, I'll start here talking about, because you have another 8 seed, Ezra Brooks, against another 3 seed Chicken Cock Rye. We'll see if the 3 seed can win again like it did last time. You start tasting. I'm going to tell everybody a little bit about these. Ezra Brooks is made in Lux Row Distillers in Kentucky. Now, it's named Lux Row because of the distinct row of trees on the property. Ezra Brooks Rye is 51% rye, 45% corn, I got to look for some reason, and 4% malt. It's a 90 proof rye. And back when it was entered in competitions, they have not entered it for a while, but back in 2017, it did win a gold medal at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition and a gold medal at the Global Master Spirits. It's going up against 3-seeded Chicken Cock Rye, which is also made in Kentucky. So we got 2 different Kentucky ones, very different mash bills though. This one just won the 2025 Platinum Award at the American Spirits Council of Tasters, also known as the ASCOT Awards. It's 95% rye compared to the 51%, and 5% malted barley compared to having corn and malt. So very different, much higher rye count. Very interesting, and no corn. It is also a 90 proof though, just like the other one. So you got, again, 2 90 proofs, 2 Kentucky whiskeys, both with different mash bills. Is anything jumping out at you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I knew right away when I told you this would happen.
Yeah, you did.
I knew right away when I tasted the Chicken Cock Rye because it is until last week when I picked it.
You know.
No, I know. Because it is so close to my favorite rye.
Yeah.
like I had no idea that chicken cock rye was that close to one of my favorite go-tos.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a very distinct tasting note that makes it just an automatic favorite.
So do you think you have a winner already?
Oh yeah, I know I do. I knew as soon as I tasted it because I want to go back to it.
Which one? X or
X.
triangle? That's Ezra. I'm just kidding.
It's
That's
not.
chicken cock
I was
rye.
like, don't you dare.
It's
It's that leathery taste, which is so a weird thing, and doesn't sound appealing, but leathery whiskey is my jam.
I like licking leather. No, I completely
Don't ever
get
say that to me again in that voice. I don't like it.
I like licking leather. I think it just we've talked about it before. It doesn't sound like it would be a good tasting note, but when we've picked it up, it's like,
I'm not
this
trusting
is really
my
good.
nose today. I've had allergies like crazy, and my nose is a little stuffy.
Well, luckily, this is a taste test,
I
not a
know.
nose test.
Well, but I shouldn't have said that either because I feel like that's a disqualification. Because allergies can, like, if you're not smelling, like, I guess it is a different sense, but it can impact your taste. You use both for taste.
That makes sense.
It does.
Sense.
Thanks for being so corny.
Just to recap in the bourbon, we're gonna have Weller Special Reserve go up against Willett. We're gonna have to talk about if
chicken cock rye is underrated.
Underrated. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know.
What was that price point? You don't have a price point sheet.
I don't. It's a
I'd mid have to reach price point, right? Because what, that was a 5 seed?
It was a 3 seed.
3. Oh.
Yeah, I think it was a little higher, but not crazy. If I remember right, it was in the 60s.
Well, it's good. It's worth the money. I love it.
Yeah. All right. There you go. So chicken cock rye will advance. Just to recap, I was saying Weller is going to go against Willett. We're going to have to talk about if I'm just doing like the bourbons, you're just doing the ryes, or if we both do both, and if it's a tie, we have them in a cocktail.
Well, I think we have to have 2 different tiebreakers.
Okay.
Because you and I like different things in our cocktails.
Right.
And I think when we get to that championship, if we don't pick the same one, like, I think we need to blind taste we each give each other a blind tasting of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that, if we don't pick the same one, then we do it in a blind cocktail.
Okay. Yeah.
And then if we still don't pick the same one, we've got to come up with something else.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Because Whiskey Madness cannot end in a tie.
No, there's no ties in sports. It's one of the reasons I can't really take soccer seriously. You can't play all this time and end in a tie. That's just not right. It's not right to me. So you can't do that.
There must be a clear winner.
There's that, and then the fact that when a guy gets hit on the shoulder, he's rolling around on the ground like he's dying. Sometimes it's hard to take soccer serious. Should we get on with before I
yes, let's get this going.
Insult all the football fans.
Let's do this. So you're going to be tasting the 4-seeded Willet Rye against the 2-seeded Redwood Empire Emerald Giant Cask Strength.
Yeah. I'm going
to go ahead and start. Like before with the bourbons, I'm going to start with Willet. So the Willet Rye. This flavor profile mimics a historic Maryland rye whiskey style, and the Willett family estate rye is a combination of 2 rye mash bills commingled together to achieve a balance of fruit and spice, and it's bottled at cask strength. The first rye in this commingulation, I don't even know if that's a word, is a 74% rye, 11% corn, and a 15% barley. The second rye in this mashup is 51% rye, so way less on the rye, and 34% corn and 13% barley. And then the blend of these two is made up of 90% of the first mash bill and 10% of the second.
I wonder how they come up with let's use 90.
That would be so much fun though.
I
want this to be the mash bill in this one, and this the mash bill, and then we're gonna figure out the balance of, just like when we were at Keeper's Heart and we did the whiskey blending.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was a lot of fun, and it's sciencey, and just getting those different flavors and
I'm gonna let
playing around.
Yeah, before you continue, I am going to let you know
Yeah.
Last one, it was very obvious to me. My bourbon matchup. It was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, this one's way better.
This is difficult?
This is very difficult.
Okay.
These are both
Well,
very good whiskeys.
It is. And I had a feeling you were going to have a hard time with this one. So your second, well, I shouldn't say your second one, but one of the next one of one of the ones you're trying, I can't get words out of my mouth right now, is Redwood Emerald Giant. And it's named after the fastest growing redwood in the world. Emerald Giant is a fan favorite in the craft rye whiskey world. It's made with a mash bill of 95% premium rye and is aged for over 4 years in new charred oak barrels. And this is cask strength and is right from the barrel. It's uncut. It's unfiltered. So what are you feeling here?
Oh man. So
did you try left or right first?
I tried the right first.
Okay. You tried right first.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you feeling with the right?
So let me walk through these again real quick. Well, with the right.
Yeah.
The right has a really bold but nice profile.
Bold and nice.
Like there's a lot going on with it. Like when I drink it, it's like, holy shit, there's a lot to unpack here. But one of the things that really jumps out is almost like this warm baked sugar.
Ooh.
Yeah, like it's not chocolate, but it's a sweet taste. It's not vanilla. It's like this warm baked sugar.
So
it's really interesting.
It has this rye has a sweetness to it. So there's a lot to unpack.
There is.
It has a lot of baggage.
It has a lot of baggage. The one on the left, let me try it again real quick. It is more oaky than that one.
Yeah, while you're trying this again, I did not know what to predict for you here. Because I do think these are two very good ryes, and I think that it's going to be a very hard decision for you.
Yeah, that left one, this is going to sound weird, but it feels like I'm drinking something that's mixed with oak and a burnt orange.
Ooh.
Like I get just a little bit of fruit, but almost like, I think it's the char that's working with it, that it makes it seem like a burnt orange.
Burnt orange. That would be good in a rye old fashioned.
Yes, both of these would be great in a rye old fashioned. I do think the left would stand out more. It packs a little bit more heat on the taste buds anyways. It sizzles a little bit. Gosh, both of these deserve to advance, but I have to pick one, right?
You have to. There's no tie in this whiskey madness. You must pick one of these. Which one deserves the win?
So when I first tasted them, it was going to be the right. I love that the baked flavors I was getting from it, the almost chocolate but not quite chocolate, and then the burnt sugar. The second time I tasted it, it was that left one because it almost tastes like this is perfect in an old fashioned, but it's also good on its own.
But would you on its own?
Yeah, on its own.
This isn't
so that third
competition.
taste, the third taste was the tiebreaker. So we're in overtime. First quarter was won by the right. Second quarter was won by the left. They came back. They tied the game. They went into overtime, and they rode that momentum. And the left won.
The left won.
The left won.
All right. So in this matchup of Willet Rye.
How do you remember without having notes?
Because I am smart. Of Willet Rye versus the Redwood Emerald Giant.
Yes.
You picked Willet Rye.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
Wow.
Both Willets advanced.
I did not expect that.
You picked Willet for both of them.
I noticed that. I guess I'm a Willet fan.
Which is really funny because you let me keep the Willet bottles in my office. I used to have like a little like a decanter and like some of my more special bottles in there. They're all down at the bar now. But yes, you're like, yeah, I don't Willet's yours, whatever.
Yeah.
They're good.
They are very good. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I thought this left one was Redwood.
I need to try this burnt orange you're getting because I don't remember getting that.
Willet?
With Willet.
Willet is the burnt orange. This is the burnt sugar. Yeah, you try it out.
That Willet has a unique smell.
Yeah, they're both very complex. I will tell you that.
I love ryes because they are so complex. You can get a complex bourbon, but I am so much more on the rye side of whiskey because it has all of this character. It has spice, and it can be spicy and sweet, and it can be spicy and charred and spicy with leather, and that's my favorite.
Rye
and it can
is you. You can be spicy and sweet.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay.
While you try those, I want to let everybody know that, you know, We are brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is your official data tool for dominating the madness for college hoops. The AI bracket generator is now open. They went like 34-0 in the first 34 games if you followed theirs. Generate up to 3 NCAA tournament brackets backed by AI models. If you're looking to go premium, use promo code SGPN25. It works great with Kalshi as well. Download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. We're also brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market, and you're getting the best prices. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5. If you use our promo code SGPN, get it on the action with Novig promo code SGPN. And don't forget about March Madness. You only got a little bit of time left. March Madness, you can get 15% off everything. Promo code March. Go get yourself an old-fashioned football t-shirt. They might be limited. We might be getting some new shirts, so go get those. Get a man in a box shirt. Why not? All right. We're back. You tried both of those while we were on break.
Oh my God.
It's a hard decision, right?
I agree with you on Willet. I like the for taste. For smell, you're whoa, you just spilled it. That is a crime. The Redwood Empire smells like coffee cake. Ooh. Smell it again.
Well, of course it's in my head now, but I get what you're saying.
Immediately I smelled coffee cake and it was extremely intriguing to me.
Yeah.
It has very good flavor. I like that Redwood.
Top notch.
There's something about the smell of this Willet rye that, oh my God, I just want to keep sniffing it though.
Yeah. Well, the taste too. I want to keep drinking it. Probably better not, but I want to.
Yes, it's so good.
It is good.
Well, I didn't see that coming. I thought Redwood was going to win.
I did too, to be honest.
We didn't really talk about the rye bracket, what we thought there.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess my new bracket's not busted because we didn't do it.
Well, now we have Willett going against Chicken Cock Rye.
Oh my gosh, Willet rye, and that's going to be hard. And I don't know if I will be able to distinguish between the two because part of what I smell in that Willet rye, I don't know so much taste it, I guess. But part of what I smell is, do you smell like a little leathery sweetness? Sweet leather?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe it's power of suggestion, but I do.
It's sweet leather.
Where's leather of your stuff here? What do we got? Since you tried mine, I might as well give yours a little try, see if you made the right decision.
All right, we've done this after the show.
Right.
The last
Let's just do it
times,
on the show now, right? So,
oops.
I'm going to I like to mix these up so I don't know what's what, and I'm not going to look.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So.
These are the bourbons.
I thought I grabbed the bourbons.
Yeah, you grabbed the bourbons.
Very nutty. That one was very nutty.
Nutty.
And I'm fairly certain I know what it is.
Well, then that has to be Evan Williams.
Yeah, I think so. It's got a very nutty flavor. And see, this is where subjectivity comes into play, right? Hang on. Trying this again.
You can't guess what they are. You have to just taste it.
I know, but I'm not getting much. It's butterscotchy out of that one. This one's nutty.
What is more drinkable?
Which one I would like to drink more, or which one goes down easier?
I don't know.
Because this one, which is Circle, I don't remember. I'm going to have to look. This is how bad my memory is. That's why I said, how do you remember? The Circle is very easy to drink, but also there's not a lot to it. It's like, butterscotch.
Yeah, it is. It's caramely.
This one, it's got a nutty flavor. It's unique. It's different. So I'm picking this one, which I'm fairly certain
it's Evan Williams. The Circle, your Circle with a side was Weller.
With a side. Why don't you go ahead and get started on these guys?
Oh, I get to try yours? Okay.
Well, you already tried my Ryes.
You disagreeing with my pick is like, do you know what I mean?
That's how it works, though. I mean, subjectivity and the whiskey.
But not when we're doing a pick. This is why we should do this off the show, because
like, don't tell people I was wrong.
Well, I'm not wrong. I'm right. I picked what I picked, but you're gonna go against me, and then so it just is like my opinion won that bracket. Do you know what I'm saying?
You have to realize, though, in whiskey tasting, it's all opinion. What I think is amazing doesn't mean you listening right there is going to think it's amazing.
These are all good whiskeys.
Yeah, they are.
Or we wouldn't have them, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true.
We've had some stinkers. We've had some stinker whiskeys.
You're giving me, okay.
X wins this one, which is the chicken cock. I agree with that. No,
I
those
just-
Ryes, all 4 Ryes knocked those out of the park. Rye is going to win this championship. I'm telling you right
Rye
now.
will, because it's complex. And when you want to sip on, I know there are some people who like, they only drink bourbons, but it makes me wonder, like, have you not had really good Ryes? Have you not experimented with your Ryes?
Yeah.
Have you not like,
I am
you
not a
know?
bourbon snob, but I
Some
usually
people
choose
are.
bourbons, right?
Yeah.
But
And look
after
what you're
tasting these,
missing.
I know, after tasting these, I can tell you
Mhm.
whether it's chicken cock rye or Willet rye, the rye is going to win.
And I am very partial to Ryes, but I will still like, okay, you know what? I want a bourbon tonight, so whatever. But there are people who will only drink bourbon, and I don't understand that, because there's so much more. You can get complex bourbons. I think bourbons are much more consistent, and maybe that's the thing. I don't know. But with Ryes, it's like you never know what you're going to get. And there's so much. It could be spice heavy. It could be, like I said, you could have spicy and sweet. You could have spicy and smoke. It's just.
We got to reach out to Kalshi and see if we can get market on there of which one will win, bourbon or rye, in the old-fashioned football whiskey madness.
It's gonna be rye.
It's gonna be rye.
And then I have a feeling, even in an old fashioned, the ryes that we have left are going to stand out like crazy in an old fashioned.
Yeah.
So if we go to the tiebreaker, whatever you have here is gonna just be okay. This is a good old fashioned.
Yeah.
You have one of these ryes in an old fashioned in a tiebreaker, and holy crap, like that is a unique old fashioned that wins.
Yeah.
I already know how this is going. I would
agree.
be surprised if it doesn't go the way I think it's going to go.
That's fair. That's fair.
I didn't finish trying your bourbons.
Okay. While you do that, I'm going to talk a little UFL bets. Does that work for you?
Absolutely.
All right. So UFL kicks off March 27th. I think I told you that. Find out the complete breakdown of who you should be picking on the UFL Game Line podcast. I did go against the grain, against Colby and CJ a little bit in their picks, but that's okay. I feel confident about it. I will tell you the lock of the weekend is the Orlando Storm -1.5. That game's on Sunday night. But go ahead and take Orlando Storm, parlayed with DC Moneyline, parlayed with Dallas Renegades Moneyline, parlayed with Kings +4.5. That's going to get you a nice 8-1 payout. And I feel very confident on those. I didn't tell you the best news of UFL today, but I will tell you in a minute because I feel like I don't want to break your thought on the bourbon here.
No, you don't need to break my thought.
All right. Do you remember which quarterback I'm always like, that guy? He's not a very good quarterback. Thank you. Good pull, honey. I must talk way too much spring football. Luis Perez is not starting for the Dallas Renegades. They are starting former Chicago Bear Austin Reed, who balled out in the preseason for Chicago. He is getting the start. I think it's the right call. Don't listen to this bullshit of, well, Perez has been there forever. Don't care. Go with the best player. And that's Austin Reed, the new guy, and he's getting the start. Good job by the coaching staff. I commend that. 2 thumbs up. That was just one. Here you go. 2 thumbs up. Good job. And you know, with how much I've shat on Luis Perez, that I'm happy about that.
It's a hot topic in this house.
The only thing, I mean, this dude self-published a book called The King of Spring.
I know.
He's the king
You
of
have
500.
been dubbed the King of Spring on your lawnmower.
Yes, I am the King of Spring on my lawnmower. Absolutely. On the old zero
goodness.
turn. There were some comments in the chat that we played a new song that Colby Dant was very proud of. But there were some comments of how can he do a song without mentioning the zero turn lawnmower? You can't not mention turn.
You should hear like the mower exhaust in the song.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways,
right.
What do you think of those bourbons?
Willett, the left,
So,
it won.
And that's what I picked
It's
too,
like
right?
it has to be the way it's made because it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very
So
good.
Willet Rye and Willet Bourbon both advanced. Let's bring up that graphic real quick again.
Okay,
graphics guy, can you do
the graphics guy could
right.
spell this week? I'm so proud of him.
Absolutely, and I think he made a kick-ass graphic. Myself.
Yes, this gets me excited.
Calm
down.
Good to know.
I can't say anything. Okay, we're
So
done.
Weller Special Reserve
Yeah.
and Willet Bourbon advance to the Final Four, and Chicken Cock Rye and Willet Rye advance to the Final Four. So we got a 2-3 matchup against a 3-4 matchup to see who plays in the championship.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that. It's going to be fun.
it is.
We next week we're going to do those tastings. We'll probably talk a little bit more football, kind of give you a little sneak peek into that draft.
Yeah.
We'll go over a couple more UFL bets, and we'll recap if my parlay that I just gave out at 8-1 hits. It's gonna hit. Come on, get out of here. Do you have anything else you want to add?
No. I think we need to get Willett on the show.
I think so. I mean, especially if it ends up being Willet Rye versus Willet Bourbon, we need to say, hey, here's what we did. You guys, you got to come on.
Did we clarify that you're doing the rye bracket next week and I'm doing the bourbon?
Is that what we're doing?
I think we need to because
Okay.
I'm biased.
I'm good with that.
So then I have no idea which one you're going to pick.
Right. I'm good with that.
Yeah. I'm too biased, so I can't do it. You have to pull me out of it.
Then pull you out, cut her out. That is fair. Everybody, if you're on the socials, if you're on X, make sure you wish Miranda happy birthday on Friday. The Mark is her handle. It is her birthday. She's turning 28.
Oh, thanks. I was like, how dare you? You shut up right now.
I saw the look in your eyes
like,
of where I was
we're
almost
not
killed.
doing this.
I was almost killed. It's gonna be.
I'm at that age where I just feel like I'm like 31. That's like my age. Like I keep going back to. I feel like I'm
sorry
31.
I put you down to 28. So 31.
28 is good. 28 is good. I don't know if it's believable, but I'll take it.
I believe it. So you're gonna be sipping on a little Willet Rye for your birthday, you think?
Chicken cock rye.
Chicken cock rye. Can't drink it all. It's gotta advance. Gotta have enough to move forward. But
yeah.
Absolutely. That's all we have tonight. All right. We will talk more football. Don't worry. But it's March Madness, so we gotta have a little whiskey madness too, right?
Absolutely.
All right. These tastes were all very good. Miranda, cheers to you. Let's do a little cheers.
Cheers.
We're out.
Microphone in the ride, you ready for some football tonight? Pour it up, light it up, crank that sound. Old-fashioned football, we holding it down. J-Mark and Miranda, that power play combo. Talking NFL fire, whiskey in the bottle. Bring the ice, cause they dropping heat. Barrel strength bet, knock you off your seat.
Yo, game time, baby. Grab your glass and your phone. Keeping up with stats, single barrel picks, taking over the zone. Props and parlays, blowing up like code. They decode the league like a whiskey mode. Old-fashioned football, that's the crew, that's the fam. J-Mark and Mark, you know who I am. 200 episodes deep, grind so fine. Old-fashioned flavor, age like fine wine.
Horrors and NFL drama. What? Turn it up, yeah. Hard news, BT, bring the fire. Come on, old-fashioned football.
Never tired.
Drums and NFL drama. What? Turn it up, yeah. Hard news, BT, bring the fire. Come on, old-fashioned football.
Never tired.
Casual, cool, no suit, no script. Me and Mark twisting that whiskey drip. Chats lit up, community tight. Followers riding through the Monday night.
Week previews, recaps, bet in motion. Pure devotion, no dilution potion. NFL talk bold, unruly. They rock the mic, raw, keep it truly.
Pour another drop, yeah, let it burn. Lines twist up, whoa. Watch them turn, drop that beat. Make it shake, no fake, all stay, go fake.